YouTube, what is up? Is your girl Caitlin, and today I'm going to be doing a tattoo tour for you guys. I get a lot of questions on my tattoos. My tattoos aren't done, but this is probably all the tattoos I'm going to be able to get to till like summertime, because I am going on a lot of trips this summer. Not be able to get tattoos because it's May and you got to make sure they're fully healed before you get like going in the sand and the beach and whatnot, or even the pool. Like, you gotta just make sure they're done, because if they're not, that's how you mess up your tattoos. Actually, I've had a lot of tattoos. I got my first tattoo, I want to say it was the mid of August, and it is only May. So I've had all those tattoos since August, so that's about August. All these tattoos within the span of 10 months. Keep that in mind. I know I have a lot, but I think I've grown addicted to tattoos, which is crazy, but I really have. I don't know why. I just went in with a bang, and you know, what do you know? Was gonna wait a little while until I finished up my tattoos to do this video, but since, like I said, I am going on vacation, this will probably be all the tattoos I get until about August. So yeah, if you guys want to see everything I have, then keep on watching. And go in order of my tattoos. I have a fair remembrance of which tattoos I've gotten, like in order, kind of, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in that order. But my first tattoo would be this one right here, and this is a lotus flower and a semicolon and an arrow, just all combined into one. Now I do like this tattoo still, but the only thing that I wish was different was I wish that I put it in a different spot. Just because of my arm, I feel like it clashes kind of, but that's just kind of my preference. So yeah, that was my first tattoo. I'm not going to go too deep into the meaning of this. This is just a semicolon. I wanted something to do with a semicolon, but I didn't want a whole, just a semicolon by itself. So yeah, this is what I got. And then my second tattoo, I'm just going to go ahead and describe my whole entire sleeve, because this like started on my second tattoo. So basically my sleeve, whenever I got it first, I got the flower outline right here from about, it was this flower, you see this top kind of one right here with these leaves right here, except that leaf, these leaves kind of connected to right here. This wasn't here, this still isn't done right here. So yeah, and then that's about all the flowers. It was just this one piece, and it was a 2-hour session. It was just the outline, no shading, no nothing, just the outline, and that was 2 hours, like I said. My third tattoo, but second session, was this, which was the part that you can tell isn't finished. So I have these rosebuds, and these, like, you can tell these are thicker lines and these are thinner lines, and that's just because we ran out of time, because we wanted to shade all of this and add into this little part, because this part was missing still. There was still a section in my skin just not full, so we added that. So we still have to finish this and some of the rosebuds that we didn't get to fill in, but for a majority, that was the whole second part of my arm. And then my third session on this, it was this mandala right here. We kind of started adding mandalas in, so it was this mandala, this kind of like flowery area right here, and that's kind of where it stopped with some leaves. And yeah, so this flower, and then this flower, and just some leaves, like I said, and then this little rosebud up here. And then my fourth session was this mandala on my elbow, and we didn't want to put too much intricate stuff on my elbow, because you know, elbow, they can like kind of look bad if you put too much detail on it after like time passes. So we didn't do too much detail on my elbows, but just kind of like around it more so. And then we also added that flower right here, if you see right there, that kind of like drags into it, and that was the same session as well. And then my fifth session on this was this little diamondy piece right here. Along with that, she kind of started adding in this kind of like shading like that. So that was that part. And then my sixth session was this. This was my sixth session. It's this mandala, and it also has like this kind of like sort of mandala themed esque stuff, and it has some jewels draping down, has some little more shading. And then this was my last one. I had this one recently. So if you see, this hurt so bad for some reason. This area so bad. I'm so not looking forward to getting like this part filled because it's gonna hurt so bad. So she added some flowers right here, these little white flowers, and then she added some tulips right here if you see. So there's some tulips kind of going on, and then this is kind of just the big mandala that she added, because I'm working my way back up to flowers because I want to have flowers kind of go right here. So yeah, this is pretty much all the progress I've had since, I want to say I started my sleeve in like September, like the very beginning. So this was pretty much all the progress, but I think there was a big majority of it like kind of accomplished. So yeah, that was that. Okay, so that was pretty much all my sleeve kind of went through. Now, keep in mind, my sleeve I just kind of did as one piece. So I've had like multiple sessions in between my other tattoos, but I'm just counting this as one big piece, even though I've had like 7 on this one. All of those I do for about 2-hour sessions. Kind of give a little bit less, take a little bit less. Just because I'm over there for a really long time, but me and my tattoo artists are just super cool. So we end up being there for a lot longer than tattooing wise, if you know what I mean. Like, just we kind of pause in between and whatnot. So that's my sleeve as of the moment. I plan on, like I said, adding more once summer is over and whatnot. I believe my 3rd tattoo was my ribs. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you my ribs. So this is my rib tattoo, and it says not broke, just bent. Flowers kind of drooping like that. So I really like that tattoo because it's another kind of sappy tattoo or whatever. So I'm not going to go into detail with that, but ribs, let me just tell you, ribs are the most painful place for me. That's like the worst. Like, it was literally probably the worst tattoo like experience I've ever had, as in like pain wise. Like, it was definitely the worst. So that's my personal opinion. People say that their ribs don't hurt, but I don't know if they're just flexing or whatnot, because that stuff really did hurt. Like, it was one of the worst ones for me. So there's that one. And then my I want to say this was my 4th one. I don't even know at this point, but these are my knuckles, right? So you've probably seen these, and you can probably see why they look so torn apart. And I got these back in October, and a lot of people are probably going to say I'm really stupid for getting them, because I've already had 1 laser treatment on them. Now, personally, do I think that I regret them? Kind of not really. Like, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me, but I am getting them off just because they just don't fit my vibe anymore. Like, I'm kind of trying to just steer all my tattoos towards flowers and whatnot, if you can tell, and they're just not really like my thing anymore, like I said. So I got 1 laser treatment on these, and for a majority, if you look, the most difficult ones I think are going to be the dots, because they're just so deep. But the moon is kind of like getting to like where it's like coming off, I'd say. But I need to make another appointment with that. I probably only need like 1 to 2 more appointments, probably like 2 more, I'd say. Maybe more for the dots, like I said, but the moon would definitely be off, hopefully by 2. So yeah, that was my other tattoo. What do you know? It's fine. I mean, that's the cool thing, is there's laser removal. Now, do I recommend laser removal? Only if you absolutely want it. But for tattoos like this, for me, they're easy peasy lemon squeezy. Super easy to get removed because they're so small. But if I were going to remove this, no, it just wouldn't work, because it is so painful, but it's very tolerable. Like, if I had something like this, I know I can get it done real quickly. This would take me so long, and I would not do that. So yeah, that's my tattoos on my hands. Like I said, they're gonna be gone soon, so that's cool. As for my next tattoo, I want to say my next tattoo was my ankle. Okay, so this is my ankle tattoo. I don't know if you can really see. I can't really turn my foot well enough to even show you. Right here, basically it's a rose. Yeah, it's a rose. That's about it. I got matching best friend tattoos with my best friend. So hers is a daisy and mine is a rose, and they're both on our ankles. So that's kind of the meaning behind that one. I have this one. I believe this is my last one. Yeah, this is my last tattoo I have. It says always, and it has a rose. Now, there's a story behind this one. All of my tattoos have been done in the same shop except this one. Now, I went with my friend at the time. I mean, I don't know really what I'd consider her right now, considering that, you know, she got me in like super deep trouble. Like, she almost literally got me arrested. So yeah, there was that. But I mean, she apologized, so I don't really know how our relationship is on that. Just because, I mean, this happened back in like January, so she almost got me arrested and whatnot. I mean, we all almost got arrested, but it was kind of her fault that she drugged me there, kind of thing. But basically, we got matching tattoos. Hers says forever, mine says always. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted like a hand tattoo right here, with like a short little word like this. And I mean, even if it was a matching tattoo, I kind of wanted a tattoo like that. The thing is, we went, because she is not of age, we went to a like underground tattoo person, like not really underground, but like in his like, I don't even know, like his kitchen slash like studio, and it was super ratchet. Mine ended up looking like shit. Like the thing, like literally like the ink was coming out of my skin. He went over my skin 3 times and no ink was coming out of it at all, like out of the gun. Like I was looking at my hand and literally like no ink was in it. He was like, oh, your hand must be hard to like hold ink in. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, no. So yeah, that was a super bad experience, bad on my part too. But basically, I went to my lady who does all my tattoos, and I had her fix it. There were also birds right here. This rose was like 2 birds, and she ended up fixing it and making it into a rose. So that was super cool and super nice, because let me just tell you, that looked so bad, so bad. And I really don't feel like it's that bad. The only thing that kind of sucks about hand tattoos is, you see how it kind of fades like right there. That was the main thing that just kind of bothers me about them, but other than that, I think it looks fine. But yeah, so that was pretty much all my tattoos. I will update you guys once I finish my sleeve, and there's like one more big tattoo I want to get, and like one more small tattoo that I want to get. But other than that, I will definitely update you guys once I'm finished. But yeah, that's my tattoos as of the moment. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys liked this video. Feel free to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you when I see you, so bye!